The Arroyo Culebro Cuenca Media Alta is located in the river Manzanares basin in the municipality of Pinto, and it is designed to meet the needs of more than 1,200,000 population equivalent. The facility is capable of treating up to 129,600 cubic meters per day of wastewater, of producing 30,240 cubic meters per day of regenerated water for use in the irrigation of parks and public gardens, and of generating 12,400 cubic meters per day of high-quality reclaimed water for use in special industrial processes. This differentiates it from all other wastewater treatment plants in the autonomous region of Madrid. The wastewater treatment plant also has an energy self-sufficiency system based on the use of the biogas produced during the treatment of the sludges generated by the wastewater treatment process. The facility is comprised of water intake, pumping system and pretreatment, first stage biological treatment and primary settling, second stage biological treatment and secondary settling, conventional tertiary treatment, advanced tertiary treatment, sludge line, gas line, and energy recovery system. Wastewater arrives at the Arroyo Culebro wastewater treatment plant through 2 collectors and is lifted by 5 pumps of 2,160 cubic meters per hour each. This pump saves a height of more than 12 meters in order to flow by gravity to the successive processes. The purpose of the pretreatment is to extract and remove large solids that could alter subsequent treatment processes. This is achieved by subjecting the wastewater to roughing, sanding, and flotation removal operations. The water leaving the pretreatment passes to 3 first-stage bioreactors, in which air is introduced using turbocompressors to provide oxygen conditions that are optimal for the development of microorganisms that remove part of the organic pollution from the wastewater. Later on, the mixture of water and microorganisms travels to the primary settling, where sedimentation occurs, generating sludges that are directed to the treatment of sludges. The primary settling takes place in 3 circular settling tanks with a working diameter of 46 meters. The settled sludges are extracted from the base of the settling tanks. Floating material is collected using a surface scraper, and the clarified water is collected by an overfall and channeled through a distributor that communicates with the second stage biological treatment. This process consists of 4 reactors designed to allow the biological elimination of phosphorus and nitrogen, as well as organic pollution, through the development of microorganisms that feed on the pollution that remains following the primary treatment. The reduction in phosphorus content is supplemented with a co-precipitation process consisting of the addition of chemical reagents to the bioreactors. This allows the phosphorus content of the treated water to be adjusted to the protection requirements of the public waterway. Later on, the mixture of water and microorganisms is then subjected to secondary settling. This takes place in 4 circular tanks with a diameter of 50 meters. Any floating materials that are present are removed using a surface scraper. A suction pump is used to collect the sludges deposited at the base of the tank and are taken to the sludge line for their treatment. The water clarified in the secondary settling now has enough quality for it to be taken for discharge to the river Arroyo Culebro and to be distributed to conventional tertiary treatment for subsequent use for irrigating parks and public gardens, and advanced tertiary treatment and subsequent use in industrial processes. In this process, the water is subjected to additional coagulation treatment, flocculation, filtration, and disinfection in order to obtain a high-quality reclaimed water that is suitable for use in the irrigation of public parks and gardens within the region of Madrid. On the other hand, the plant also has an advanced tertiary treatment facility that allows it to be able to supply reclaimed water to the region's industries. This means that the water is able to satisfy the most demanding requirements, thereby guaranteeing the productivity of the companies that use this high-quality water. In this process, the water is subjected to coagulation, flocculation, settling, filtration, ultrafiltration, reverse osmosis, remineralization, and disinfection treatment. Sludges are generated by the different wastewater treatment processes. This is treated conventionally, that is, by purging, thickening, stabilization, dehydration, and storage when dry, for its later removal and use in agriculture. Between the different sludge treatment stages, the installation includes an anaerobic digestion process with the appropriate conditions of temperature and absence of oxygen required for the production of methane gas. The biogas produced is stored in a gasometer and is the fuel used to generate electrical energy and heat in the two motor generators that make up the energy recovery system. The biogas produced is stored in a gasometer and is the fuel used to generate electrical energy and heat in the two motor generators that make up the energy recovery system. Canal de Isabel II continues innovating and applying the latest technological advances in order to continue responding to the needs of the citizens and companies within the autonomous region of Madrid.